Buyamono. Buyamono. DJ shikilia. DJ kidogo. Buyamono. Hii kitu inataka kifua iko na nywele kidogo. But we live to fight another day. Buyamono. Buyamono kabisa, because I'm trying to master the art. By the way, that dance is so deep. I don't know if you noticed. That dance is so deep. It needs you to understand what is going on. Mimi nimeona punda ikipelekwa mtoni, ama tuseme ni ng'ombe imepelekwa mtoni, ikakataa kunywa maji, ikarudi. In short, these guys, unaweza kaa tu chini na useme the activists, they are political activists, wamesema punda imechoka. You can create anything out of your dance. Yeah, it was not just a dance that unaona tu wamefanya hivi and that was it. And also, yeah, whoever mwana akipita mbele yangu, huyo ni kameramani. Kameramani, why between my talk are you pushing around? Why? Why? No, leo ni Vera, leo ni Vera. I know she's beautiful, but mbona apite ndio nini tena tunaanza kucompare na Vera. But anyway, pale kwenye mtandao, pale kwenye hashtag ya Amina, hashtag meme challenge at the trend live kwenye X, pale Facebook, kwenye NTV Kenya live. Tuko pale, mambo ni live, a lot of feedback. But just to sample but a few, we had Simple Boy hapa. Sikia vile wa Kenya wanasema. Prince Dagi anasema, Stevo, yani umesema utaki peace, unataka tu problems. That's in regards to ile kitu amesema alienda kufanya Turkana, na alienda wapi exactly. And then we have Savin Dalo saying, I love his consistency though. Like at the end of the day, all said and done, Simple Boy stands out because every single time anatoa muziki. Sahi kuna wale tutauliza, ulisikia nani ametoa ngoma gani mwisho? For example nani? The other day tumesema Naiboy amerudi. Sijui amerudi aje, bado nangoja hiyo music. But I know there's something of course and we can't wait. But nani mwingine? Nani ametoa ngoma recently? Other than Yani. Biena ametoa ingine? Na Bridget Blue?
Ngoma.
Na Bridget Blue ama na nani?
On his back.
Yeah, but anyway, imagine kwa list tuko nayo ya wasanii, you can only mention, you struggle kufikiria ni kina nani hao. And then pale kwenye meme challenge, tuko na at Kiprono Festo. Anasema, pale kwenye meme challenge, hivi ni vile vilikuwa mnapanga laini ya kudownload Telegram, ndio mpate 400 videos za ule jamaa wetu, hadi Telegram ikajam. I don't know kama hako ndiye alikuwa amepangia, Telegram ikajam. Anyway, tukiendelea.
TTT, and now he's here.
And now he's here.
Why is that the guy who is your, like, how is he the king of Zamunda? I just need to understand. Why would you want to look up to a guy? Why would you want to look up to a guy who, why does he not work? Like 400 women, that's a lot, honestly.
Yeah, 400 is not a lot, Amina. 400 is not, and also, Amina, I don't know, sauti yako ukiongea, na kusikia nambali, I don't know. But anyway, as we sort that, Amina, and I'm also eager to get to really know Mato teki yake ni gani. I don't know why kwa watu wote umechagua Mato. Why him talk about tabia za ulimwengu, and he's a very focused man, family man, ambaye mimi najua mahali nitaenda nikikosa Mato nitajua siko mbinguni. Ndiema.
Who's talking about it? But carry on.
Amina,
yes.
Nikikumalizia tu kwenye sample tu, 2 tu 3 kabla unifute, because nisiposoma kazi. Tuko na Ndiema Ngachwet anasema, with your DJ skills, even the cows will be grooving and the hills will feel like a party. Get ready to turn Mount Elgon into your dance floor, DJ Vera. Was it necessary? Si ni rahisi tu kusema hiyo mix ni moto. Hivyo tu. Hey, wanaume tunajituma. But anyway, those are your flowers. Then we have Carl Nyamuara anasema DJ ako sawa kabisa. And then kuna matusi hapa. These are people who've been sent Amina, hawa ni watu wako. I know. Amina, Ami Global. I know, ndiawa. The handwriting. We have at Martin Karis anasema Aki Osoro. Wewe na Balshaza muko na, mi hata sijajua amepatikana na ugonjwa. Me, I don't know when you say mko na ugonjwa moja. Balshaza, yeah.
Baltazar.
No. Hiyo ni kitu ingine.
I'm so sorry.
Hiyo sasa
Okay.
unaongelelea sehemu ya nini? Sasa Balshaza ndio yeye.
Okay.
Whatever you are saying could mean something else.
Okay.
And then, of course, Amina, you guys, lots of banters. But I think at least kuna, you know, some nice Kenyans out here who are with me. Wanasema Osoro siambiwe kitu. Continue with the good fight. Ebu pigania ndoa yako. This was you trying kuvunja boma ambayo ndi inaanza safari leo. Ukileta tu watu wa kuhug bibi za watu. Ile macho Vera amepatiana hapo when Amina got hugged. Vera, you were spotted.
That's not true.
When Amina was being hugged by a choker.
A choker is still here. You can still hug her. What are you saying?
No. This is somebody. Hawa ni watu wangu Mbogi. Nimeweka huko nje niangalilie ndoa zangu. And Vera, you were spotted. Mbona unaangalia Amina? Kama ni a choker unataka, you tell me. Anyway, the feedback ni nyingi. And when we ask guys, where are you watching from? Tuko na Takida Kopa anasema yes bana tupo mjengoni watu wako mjengo and Amina of course we said the only people who are allowed kuoga at least mara moja ama mbili kwa wiki na hii baridi ni watu wa mjengo.
Okay, wale wengine? Are you just laughing at your own joke? Anyway, thank you so much Osoro.
Mtaharibu Amina ukiona nashikilia. Ukiona nashikilia mtaharibu. Hii tutaandikiwa barua sahi. It's something hivyo kwa mtandao.
Oh my God.
Wanaoga ndio
you know, let me tell you, I am such an innocent person. Let me tell you, when you know you have such a clean mind, your first instinct would not be to think of a dirty joke.
No, it's not a dirty joke. It's a meme that's been going on, Amina, that watu wa mjengo wakienda home lazima ati wasioge sana juu simiti itashikana. Osoro. Yeah, for real. It was funny. Ask Mato.
No,
ukipatana na Mato muulize.
Nimuulize. Yani Mato just in this story regardless. I like it. Thank you so much Osoro.
Siani yako na mjengo.
Uliona hiyo video? Uliona. Anyway, thank you so much, Osoro. So send in your feedback. We are going to try as much as we can to read very many before the end of the show on Facebook, on X, and of course on Instagram as well. Shout out to Osoro, who is making sure that we are keeping it 100% engaged online. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome for the very first time on our 10 p.m. Well, now almost midnight show. Daddy Mato, who usually comes in during 8 o'clock. So he didn't come today. He was like, please, niko na vitu muhimu za kuzungumzia.
Mini guest leo, okay?
Eh? Oh, you're
please
not part
treat
of
me
the
like
team?
a guest. Treat me like a guest.
All right, so let's please welcome one of our most amazing guests to ever have on our show, Martin Githinji.
Thank you. It feels nice to have a full screen by myself. Nimezoea kushare tukiwa wanne. Even if mtu ufiligi, this is new. Wow, so much.
There's a lot. Make some noise for Mato. We even have an audience, by the way. Yes.
Hey.
I know. More fire. At 10 p.m. it's different. It's different,
I can
Mato.
see.
We missed you at 8. We had a lot to talk about, but you're a guest today, so we'll just let that go. And then we have Homoto.
Yes, perfect.
I said it right? Like, of course, you know where I'm from. That one.
It's natural.
Like,
natural.
that's just me saying hi.
Yes.
I was just like, naturally. So, Homoto.
Homoto, you said it very right.
So beautifully, right? Like, what are your full names?
Homoto Mutiani.
Homoto Mutsilani. Mutiani.
Yes.
I love
That's
it.
in Tswana.
Yeah. So Mutiani is your name and Mutihani is what we're going through here every day. So Mutihani is like a test here in the country. I don't know if you guys are going through a test in SA. Do you feel like your politicians test you? Sort of.
Sort of.
Okay. Well, I just need you guys to know that your parliament is very entertaining for us. Yeah. Because as Africans, I've found that what makes us just live another day is knowing that there is another African country that's going through us. So whatever it may be, we're just like, ah, ha, ha, look at them. We forget about our own. Yeah. And then, of course, we have the most important person in the entire panel. Okay. Yes.
I ain't gonna be no.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You can't do that.
She said it. I didn't say it.
I did.
Ngobia,
Ngobia, tell them. So who are you and what's your role?
My name is Ngobia. I'm the most important person on the panel. Also, I'm here for the Kenya International Theatre Festival. We are in our 9th edition. And Mato is a guest here because this year he's our festival ambassador. So he's being employed elsewhere for the short term.
For a short term, okay.
And we have Momo. She didn't say her nickname. It's Momo. AKA Momo.
Yes.
From South Africa as part of the team. We have 16 countries here this year for the Kenya International Theatre Festival.
Yeah.
So we are here to talk about the festival, what theatre is doing in the country, and how we can, as an audience, how we can plug into that.
I just want to know, why was Mato the face of this festival?
No.
Ngobia, of all of the actors.
Some questions.
Osoro is also an actor. Ndenga, our producer.
Some questions don't feel like they are targeted towards guests. They feel like they are targeted towards crew. No, you can't do that.
Wait, so no, but honestly, Mato downplays his talent on our show, and we are extremely grateful to have someone of his caliber that is associated in any way with our show, but he is celebrated and an award-winning thespian in his own right. So people don't know that he's a filmmaker, a writer, by the way, it's proper script writer. I used to call Mato, I'm like, Mato, did you write this episode of Sue and Johnny? Did you do this show? I used to be so impressed. So I say that in jest and as a joke, but he's an incredible actor. So tell me about it. 9 years is a long time. You're almost getting to a decade.
Yeah, we started in 2016. This being our 9th year, we actually have activities that are lined up now to celebrate the decade. Because I think we like celebrating things in 10, 20. You asked me why Mato was the festival ambassador. Mato has been on this scene for over 20 years as an actor. So one of the reasons we celebrate our actors in Kenya is, why don't we put these bougie things like festival ambassador? We don't pay him, he's doing it voluntarily. That's a good thing.
I like that.
But when we have guys like Mato who have a big following on social media, on their TV shows and so on and so forth, then we get to get audiences come on board. So the festival has been there for 9 years. We want to bring on board legendary names like Martin and the face of the festival, who is now John Sibilokumu, so that we can bring audiences to the theatre. We feel like we've been doing this for a while, but we have artists who come to the theatre. We don't necessarily have the regular Mwananchi coming to the theatre as much as you want. So 9 years, we are hoping we get more regular Kenyan theatre goers to the theatre, as opposed to artists just coming to watch other artists.
But why do you think we don't have that sort of culture? Because I know you've traveled and you've seen how people are very receptive in other countries when it comes to film and just, just going out to see whether it's dancers or what did we call it? The guys who do that fire thing, what did we call it?
Acrobats.
Acrobats. I have to stop during traffic and I have to give them money. In fact, if I don't have any money, I have to close that window. They cannot see me because there's no way I can pass without giving them money. Why don't we have that sort of culture here?
I think it just stems from what people value and respect, so to speak, as a career. And the less they respect something, the less they will put money in it. And I think, just like you said, we had traveled, I think in 2012, we traveled across theaters in the Netherlands, where in the Netherlands alone, as a country, you have like over 200 fully equipped theater halls. In Kenya, we have the Kenya National Theatre. One, and that's in Nairobi, not even in, it's not even other counties where you can find that. So it's just that the culture has not been appreciated really. And also Kenyans will spend more to be entertained or to entertain themselves in clubs and bars. And yes, there is the entertainment of music where they'll sit down and listen to music. But for some reason, theater is not really there. And considering that this is the 9th edition, the idea is to inculcate this as a culture amongst the Kenyan audiences so that they can, because there are countries that have festivals that are going for 100 years plus. This is just our 9th year. So we are trying to say that theater is here. There are a lot of forms of theater. There are a lot of performances that go with theater. And let us try and value and appreciate them. I have been here, like he said, actually, because I started in 2004 professionally as an actor, but I started when I was 4 years old acting.
Just like your kids, by the way. That's why you're making
Yes.
your kids work.
Yeah.
You're like, by the time I was your age, I had a fully fledged career. Can you get up? Can you get up?
Yes, so I
I
started-
see Kai doing.
Yeah, I started acting when I was 4 years old. I started at the Kenya National Theatre. I did my first audition in 2004, and then this is 2024, so it's fours, which I really
Wait,
like.
so he was in line when he said 20. I thought he was trying to exaggerate.
No,
That's why
it's this year, it's 20 years. It's 20 years in 2004 that I attended my first audition at the Kenya
that's
National Theatre.
professionally.
Professionally,
It doesn't
yes.
count all the other years you did it like just
No.
for fun, as you're trying to learn,
No.
as you're. That's wonderful,
Professionally,
Mato.
yeah.
So you're telling me that if acting paid, like, you know, in South Africa, they have like shows that have been going on, like The Bold and Beautiful, right? They have Generations, which is they're bold and beautiful, like I said, and their actresses and actors, they're like revered
Years
throughout
and
the
years
country,
of performance.
and they have billboards, they have all these. Does it make you feel any type of way? Because you
My
would have
day
been
will come, Amina.
no, but like
day
not in
will
the
come.
Kenyan music industry. It really pisses me off, truly.
But you see, the thing
in other
about-
countries, they really get their flowers. When you talk to even
Yes,
influencers
this
from
is
other
true.
countries
Yeah.
and they tell you how much they earn, you start feeling like being a creative in the entertainment industry is like a curse. If that's what you really want to do, because it can't profit you as much as it does in.
I
in
can't
other more
compare
developed countries.
what was theater
Yeah.
20 years ago when I joined
To now.
what it is now.
Okay.
So we are on a growing curve,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
It's not as fast as we would want it to. We are not yet there, but we are getting there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Momo? What do you think? Now that you've had a chance to sort of like see what our industry is like and experience it, comparing it to your South African, very developed entertainment and film industry.
Well, with South Africa, like you're saying, it's very developed. It's big, both theater and film. You know, I feel like tough one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak more on film.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like film in South Africa also, they really, really give more credit on them, the actors in TV. They compensate them. They take them very, very serious. And then with theater, I'm going to speak on my behalf. I do it because of the love, the passion. It's really not about what I'm going to get, and also because I feel like there is my home. Theater is my home. It's where I get to be raw. It's where I get to also interact with my audiences, feed the emotions, you know, unlike TV, you understand? So
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
theater does it for me. But
Okay.
yeah, it's not about the money.
It's
just
not.
it's
That's
really
true.
not.
Osoro, my co-host, who is an absolute joker and comedian, loves theater, and he's known because of theater. Is it true that people who act and perform parts in theater don't respect people who do TV and film and movies as much because they're like, that's not really acting, but whatever. Like,
Well-
okay. Now I see Mato has an answer, but I want to ask you. So both of you will respond. No problem. All of you can respond as well.
In my experience, I remember my first, it wasn't my first gig, my second gig on Netflix. My co-actors started to ask me questions. How did you learn to be this performer? And I'm like, I'm a thespian. I'm a theater practitioner. And they started, taking me serious. And I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, you guys are so good. You guys are really raw. And so with TV for them, I feel like their emotions, they don't really take it serious. When I'm given a character a role of saying, I need to cry, for me, I'm going to have a moment and really embody that and really cry real tears. One came to me, wanted to put drops on my eyes. I'm like, why are you doing that? They're going to come out real tears, you understand? So we're like, you guys are robbing us, you know, as theater performers, because we are expected to do it for real. If it's a genuine laugh, I need to laugh with you, and you're gonna feel it while you're sitting at your auditorium seat. You'll be like, oh, that's a great performance that I just seen right there. So I feel like we really, I'm not gonna say we are good, but we really are real. We are raw.
Okay.
I mean, I couldn't say it better myself, but I can add that theater is where it begins. Theater is the foundation. Theater is where you learn consistency and discipline. Theater is where you learn to act in a way that you can do it in your sleep. Utaamshwa tu hivi, upewe script, uchape mstari, uende umeenda.
Yeah.
Because you see, it's easier to tone down from theater for TV or film than to try and get there
on TV.
From, like, if you're coming from TV, trying to get there for theater is a bit harder. And also, you get to see live and raw emotions. Like, you can imagine if you had a fuller studio with an audience right here where you're performing. Ideally, you're still performing at the end of the day, and you get to get the feedback. Jokes za Osoro zigonge ukuta live wakimuangalia hivi. He will find ways to improve his
while
setups
he's still on set.
While he's still on set.
On stage, sorry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's also it's also a different kind of energy, and also the witty. Well, definitely, Osoro is very witty. He's on his feet. He will come up with a way of compensating the bad jokes with something even better.
Even
because
worse.
you have to be on your feet.
An inappropriate joke with even a more inappropriate joke. But you've done them all. You've done them on Netflix. You've done them on Showmax. You've done them on Maisha Magic. You've done theater. All of them. You've been on stage live, and you've seen the jokes bomb. Do you think that theater is still the hardest?
Theater is the hardest.
Oh, that's guaranteed. That's
scientific fact. The audience is there.
It is a quote we have to summarize this discussion. If you want to be a popular actor, go to film. If you want to be a rich actor, go to TV. If you want to be a good actor, go to the theater.
Because you get the real feedback. Does it affect you though? Like when people are not feeling your character, or your lines are just not hitting the way they should be, like, does it affect you, or do you just not take them personally? Because if I'm thinking like I'm supposed to be funny in this line, and I say it, I'm like,
you are ready for the joke.
That the cows will not be. I'm like, again.
No. It affects you. I think because of stage theater is about exchanging energy. I come with this energy on stage. You expect the audience to reciprocate that energy. So I'm here being sad, this tragic role I'm playing, and then guys are laughing, or you're just talking amongst yourselves down there. That affects theater actors a lot. And I think nowadays we have this thing where we are trying to bring in more of the mental wellness element, because that is where guys start feeling like I'm a bit depressed. Whatever I'm doing, it doesn't add value to my life. Clearly, it's not adding value to anybody else's life, especially because you're coming from a background where maybe your family, the society, does not think what you're doing is something serious. You've gone, rehearsed for 2 months, you come on stage, you're like, this is what you have been doing for 2 months. How much are they paying you? 1,000, 2,000 per show. Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, when you sit down and reflect, you're like, what am I doing? Should I be doing this? So yeah, it gets to people, but I think the fact that we have more and more appreciation from audiences nowadays is strengthening even the craft by itself. Yeah.
You know, and just so that we can sort of like piggyback on that, there's a lady called Grace Washuka, and I know that Mato is very active on social media, so I'm sure you've seen her videos.
Yes.
Talking about like, if you want to be an actor, don't. She's like, just quit, please, today. And she was so emotional, and she was so sad. And I have tried to say this to people who are like, hey, Aviri is so mean. And I'm like, I'm not mean. I just feel like the entertainment industry is like for the strongest people who don't like money for very long. And you're okay. I don't know how else to explain it. And I'm like, yes, you're famous, but you're famous with no money. And it's an extremely messed up way to live your life, because people, they look at Moma, they're like, Moma just came from South Africa. Like, people who are in SA saw her. They're like, oh, you went to East Africa? Look at you. Like, give us the money you made. And you didn't make as much money. And it's, I mean, how do you tell people with a good conscience, Mato, to join the industry and still fight the good fight, and you don't even know if they can truly make rent consistently for a year?
So I know this will probably sound strange to some, but if you are a performer and deep down you know you're a performer, it is the greatest feeling to find purpose as a performer by performing. When you're on stage as a performer, the world is your oyster. When you're on stage as a performer, the entire world stops at that point and focuses on you. That's your moment. If you don't derive your joy from that, you're going to be depressed, because that is what you derive joy from as a performer. That everybody is just like right now, the entire country is here watching, listening to Mato. Hey, I have your attention.
Okay.
That's the biggest currency I own right now.
Yeah.
I can sway your emotions. I can make you laugh. I can make you sad. I can make you feel what I want to make you feel. If I'm a good performer, that will be the end result. If I'm not a good performer, it's unfortunate. And you see, when you have that kind of quote-unquote power, you find a sense of fulfillment that money cannot give you. Yes.
Okay, I love that. You just take your time when you're on stage, own your moment. That's literally the moment that you have.
I'm saying the
So-
politicians are the biggest actors we have. They swear our emotions are good one.
I know, like Donald Trump, I am still in
Yo,
shock.
hey, why was I not on the
I
panel
am
to
still
go?
in
How am I?
way.
Why was I not on
Because
the
you
panel?
came on the
I was
show.
wait-
You were coming during the 10 p.m. We couldn't have had you on both. But you know, Donald Trump says the things that people want to hear. He doesn't need to explain to you the plan as how he'll get to that thing you want.
Yes.
He just knows you have an issue with the border. He's like, I'll take care of the border. How are we going
That's
to get
that's the
there? I
problem.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure you feel that I know what you're thinking and I can give you a solution. All right, so now let's talk about the dancers that you brought, Momo. What are their names? What do they do?
All right. So the dancers, their roles in the show, they are my guardians. So they are the ancestors. They play ancestors. So I also play the lead role with them. One is Siabonga, and then the other one is Eugene. So they play ancestors. I'd like you guys to come watch it tomorrow so you can have a beautiful experience and understand the show, what it really talks about. Why I'm saying they're guiding me. We speak about the matters of the society, what women really go through, you know. We suffer so much.
So much,
We really
baby.
do. So we speak about the depression, anxiety, you know. So we had to go for something that was very, very sensitive, which is mental health. So now, I'd love you guys to come, watch these people do their thing, tell a story with their bodies. So yeah.
I love that. Now, in no means can we compare what you guys go through as far as sexual assault is concerned and how often women are sexually abused in your country. But I don't know if you've been seeing the femicide cases in our country, and over the past 3 months, we've had close to 100 women being killed. In 3 months. That's a lot.
It is.
That means more than one lady losing her life every day. And we are, you know, we keep seeing these gruesome cases every single day. And I feel like that's such a huge connection point between Kenya and South Africa. And we keep fighting the good fight, right?
We really do.
So I'm going to hug you right after the show.
I know.
I have to.
And I also, playing this role for me, it's very heavy. It's very, I don't take that very light, what we really go through, it's very traumatizing, you know. So we really chose something and we're like, we're going to go there where they say we shouldn't. We need to tell these stories because we are the storytellers. And I believe of telling the truth of life, right? Why are we doing it if we're going to shy away from the truth? So I'm going to need that hug after here.
Oh, I love that, truly. Thank you for bringing her, by the way. Or is it Mato? I don't know who to thank.
Thank you for
But all of
having
you,
me.
I should thank.
There's,
I feel like
there's
that's
somebody
such a
who's
great-
trying to break a world record of hugs.
By the way,
he's ready.
he
He's
should
ready.
hug her. You're right. So tell people details, ticket prices, and everything. It goes on until the 17th. It started on the 5th, and it goes on up until the 17th. Give them more details.
Okay, so we have 56 shows. We started on Tuesday, 5th. We go all the way to 17th, Sunday. We have shows running in the afternoon, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. Tickets go for 1,000 shillings advance. At the gate, tickets go for 1,500 shillings. If you're students, tickets go for 500 shillings. And we have a season ticket for 10,500, where you get a season's pass to watch all the shows. We have a variety of shows. So we have puppetry theater, we have dance theater, like we just saw. We have spoken word poetry, we have musical theater, we have stage plays, we have physical theater, we have technical theater from the Germans, where robots are literally on stage performing. So we have a variety of things we have not seen in Kenya before. And the beauty of the festival is we get an opportunity to sample all these and then ask ourselves, are we able to do much better than what we are seeing at the festival? Yeah.
Oh, I believe you can. I truly believe you can. And you've been doing this. I mean, we can't tell, but you've been doing it a long time. Not as long as Mato, because Mato is so old. I don't know why he's... Yani, si retire.
Nasikagi, mzee. Actually, 2 days ago, I was confused for a Luya, not even a Kikuyu, and they said I was 29.
Did
so, imagine, they called me a 29-year-old Luya.
I am Weevo. No, but honestly, I really hope people can come through. Look at all those flags. I don't know if we can have the post and to be put on the screen. If we can't, it's okay. But I can see all these flags. I see, wow, pretty much all the East African countries. I see some foreign countries. I see, of course, SA's flag right there. If you love Amapiano, how can you not know? Oh, there it is. Look at all those flags. Those are all the countries that will be represented between this past week and going up until the 17th. Osoro, as an actor, if you've not been featured, wewe kweli ni actor? Wanakujua kweli Osoro?
Osoro, unaweza mention,
wanakutambua?
Other than Kenya, Uganda na Tanzania, unaweza mention flags gani hapo?
Osoro.
Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay,
Kazakhstan.
Thank you so much.
Kazakhstan, Equatorial Guinea, of course.
Equatorial Guinea was connecting Africans and the whole world.
And it did.
Yeah.
And it did.
The whole world,
for a
yeah.
long, hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
For what?
Yeah. Amino Naribu. Amino Naribu. Hey.
Amina, be careful.
I should, you're right. Oh my God. If I'm not on the show in 2025, this Baltazar interview was the one. This one. But anyway, thank you so much, Mato. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I want to
for
still
having
hug you
me.
right after the show.
I still want to hug you.
Okay,
as well.
so I will, even though by the way I took a Tiananga, FYI.
No, I mean, I think that happens a lot in the washrooms, Zamadem. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you look pretty.
It's
I like your shoe. Oh, my God.
It's true. Those
you
washrooms.
know, he broke my heart.
Leave him. He doesn't care about. If we could do a show about ladies' washrooms at events and clubs, that's a whole series by itself. But anyway, please make sure that you come out and watch this. We need more people to support the entertainment industry, man. Like, you guys can't just see. When you watch other countries, when you are seeing the Robert De Niro's and the Denzel Washingtons, for them to be able to make money, the industry had to thrive by investments, and you guys watching the shows, you have to pay money to watch the show. It's literally how actors and actresses can make money in the industry. There's no other way. We know our systems are broken, and we can only rely on you to come out and buy those tickets. So please do that, truly. All right, thank you so much. So we're going to are we taking a quick break? Yes? My sweet director, Diana, are we taking a break or no?
Break ni ya nyumbani.
Oh, tunafunga.
Yeah, break ni ya nyumbani.
God damn it. All right, so we want to thank our main sponsor. Who's our main sponsor, Soro?
Balshaza.
Really? I had a feeling you were going to say that. What? I did. It's actually baby oil. Anyway, DJ Wetu Vera.
Wow.
Fine painting. God damn. Look at you. All right, so we would have had a chance if our show did not turn up until this hour, but we would have had a chance to talk to you, but we don't have right now. So can you just tell us a brief about what you're doing this weekend, where people can catch you online, your pages, and how people can follow and interact with you?
Okay, it's okay. So tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, tonight I'll be at Soho at Life Plaza together with DJ JT and Incredible. And every day of the week, Monday to Friday, Kwetu Mix, 5 to 6, NTV. Yeah, and you can find me on social media platform at DJ Vera, and that's Instagram DJ Vera 254, Facebook, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Any DJ wanakaa hivi siku hizi.
I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, guy, ile time akina DJ Pinye na DJ nani.
Unajaribu kusema DJ Pinye alikuwa anakaa personal.
Alikuwa na tu DJ.
Wacha.
You didn't go home like dreaming about, like, I feel like Vera would make people go to the club to just see her for a chance to, like, right?
Yeah,
you
she's
see, even
beautiful.
where are you tonight? You're not anywhere tonight? Just Soho now.
No,
Saturday night.
Saturday night, yes.
Yeah, but
after this I'm
Friday.
going home to sleep. Yes.
Are
please.
you? Oh, baby. Yes. So anaenda nyumbani kulala, please. You cannot pay her bills. Look at her.
Clear,
That's how.
I need to clarify.
What?
Tonight tuko Mlolongo kwa nyumba.
Okay.
Mlolongo
Kesho
ni
tuko
kwa nani?
Soho.
Yeah.
Kesho tuko Soho. Leo
I just feel
tunalala.
like Osoro Mlolongo is a very far place to go see someone. Like generally, it's so far. Like I tell you, vibe
No, I mean, I think it's worse ufike
You don't
huko
think so? Like once you
uambiwe.
join the express, you're just like, what am I
It's worse.
doing? Like,
Ufike
am I
huko ujaribu
serious as an individual?
I
I
mean,
should go
there's
back
this
home.
kamkono kenye utolewa. To hapa. Imagine kufanyikia
I
na
just
umeenda
feel like that's
Mlolongo.
far. That's
Umetoka
just so
Kikuyu
far.
ukafika
Ukijoin
bypass.
expressway kwenda kuona mtu usiku wa manane, you're like, am I okay? Like, sina kazi ingine ya kufanya. As in, there's nothing
let me
else I
tell
would
you,
do.
the
Mlolongo
things
is so
men
far.
do
You
for
pass
love.
tunnel, all these malls, they even just on fire. You pass the airport, bro. You pass the airport. You know, once you pass the airport, for the people who don't live on Mombasa Road, you're just like, wow, I am just on my way to Mombasa on by road. Plus SGR. I cannot. It's too much. It's too much. If you don't want to change Vera's life and move her closer to the city, she don't want to talk to you.
I mean, you haven't loved. You haven't loved. Let me tell you.
I'm a
the love
Kenyan.
I have for DJ Vera.
I feel
Mimi
like we
niko
should
tayari. Niko tayari. Payslip nampatia hapa. Aona vile yote inaishia kwa sako inakatwa. Lakini at least utampea.
All 4,400.
At least utampea.
4,400 after tax.
4,000.
That's what you want to change her life with.
4,000.
Please
Walitoa wapi
make
ile
sure that you
sheria?
guys go for this festival, okay? So this is a film festival unlike any other, all right? So they're on their 9th edition. Please come through. We will make sure DJ Vera is there as well.
Please,
So
yes.
we'll know where. Akuji, haizi wasaidia hata kidogo.
No, but I mean, on 13th, tuko pale Skate City, Diamond Plaza too.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, for better, for worse, Crony Productions.
But you can't skate to save your life or so.
No. It's not about skating.
Okay.
As long as the wheels are moving, you know, it's the wheels of life. Ni vitu mingi. Mambo ni mingi, Amina.
Okay.
Yeah, so but tutakuwa pale. It's a venue.
Yeah.
Hakuna mahali poster imesema come with your skating shoes, sijui nini. But be there, utafurahia, utapenda. So tunaanza na Kitfest, tukimaliza. No, tunaanza na Soho, tumalize. Nirudi Mlolongo, nikae Mlolongo, Mlolongo tena,
Mato,
Mlolongo.
close out the show, Mato.
Yeah.
Oh, you close out first, Momo. In which language? You guys speak a lot of dialects.
Yes,
SA.
I speak a lot of language.
What language do you speak?
I speak Tswana, Zulu, Xhosa, English.
That's the
Africa.
one.
I need
Xhosa. Mheshimiwa Salasia. Do you know Peter Salasia? He looks like this Osa guy from Gods Must Be Crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're distant relatives. I swear on God. I'm going to show you after the show. After we hug, but just end the show in Osa.
Yeah. Okay.
Say thank you so much for watching the show. Shout out to my director, Diana, and my producer.
And show
Ndenya.
some love
That's
for
that.
Osoro.
Director
Yeah.
who?
Diana.
And
Osoro.
Producer Dennis.
Producer Dennis. Oh, yeah, Dennis. You're right.
okay. Diabulela betunana bekumnandi Sorry, can you take that again?
Yeah, of course you can. We didn't even know what you said. If you just went
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
We
But
wouldn't
they
even
know,
know
like
this.
my people know,
Who
they
knew?
know.
Oh,
They hear.
They're judging. They're
Okay,
judging.
okay.
They're judging, I know. Enkosi for uba apha ndiyabulela kakhulu nisiphathe kakuhle. I hope ngomso nizawufika pha nizojonga ethu show umawono. Then special thanks to our director Diana ne producer yethu
Dennis.
Sanibona ngomso Evans siyayivala ke ngoko.
Ooh, I like that. She said producer Yetu. I understood that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bantu.
Our producer,
Yes,
Yetu.
Yetu. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for watching the show. Catch you guys next week on Friday right here on NCV. Be blessed. I hope you have a productive week up ahead and a very safe weekend. Do not drink and drive and don't do anything I wouldn't do. So that leaves out a lot because I can do a, let me tell you guys. Woo. Anyway, so DJ Vera, play something as we close out the show. Thank you so much, you beautiful, beautiful, sexy.